Where does true motivation come from, you may ask? Well, it comes from many factors, such as the biological factors, the psychological, and social factors, right? And in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys about each one of those. So for the first one, we have the biological basis, the neurotransmitters. Uh, in this one, dopamine plays a central role in the brain's reward system, driving goal-directed behavior by creating feelings of pleasure and dissatisfaction. So, if you want to have motivation when you do some kind of work, you need to reward yourself after you do that thing. The next one is brain regions. The prefrontal cortex is the decision making here, and the nucleus accumbens reward processing are key in areas involved in motivation. So you just need to activate all those kind of brain regions, right? And you have like a hacking system to motivation. That's basically it. And this one is hormones. Hormones like cortisol, stress, and oxytocin, social bonding, influence motivation in various contexts. The basic needs such as hunger, thirst, and the need for safety are biologically hardwired motivators. It motivates us to do basic things like eating, drinking, and having a roof above our head. You know what that means. And the hormones, push us to produce the happiness levels, all sort kind of mood or feelings or chemical reactions in the body, such as oxytocin or adrenaline when you're like doing some action stuff, or stress if you do some hard stuff, or just being in a stressful situation. And the number two we come to here is the psychological factors. The intrinsic motivation, driven by internal rewards like curiosity, mastery, and personal growth. Research shows intrinsic motivation leads to sustained effort and fulfillment. And we have the intrinsic and we have the extrinsic motivation, influenced by external rewards or pressures, such as money, recognition, or fear of punishment. This type of motivation is effective for short-term goal. So if you're chasing money, or you are afraid of if you're gonna be punished or you're gonna lose your points in some situation, that's gonna be your short-term goal. But the long-term goal here is coming from inside yourself. For example, you're studying some subject, and what you need to remind yourself the motivation to do that for a long term continuously without getting bored, getting tired, is you're just basically curious and you want to master that subject. You want to know more, expand your knowledge, and growing. It's basically very simple like that. The self-determination theory. This theory emphasizes three core psychological needs. The first one is autonomy, feeling in control of one's actions. The competence, mastering skills and challenges. The relatedness, connecting with others. So if you basically you fulfill this self-determination, you have like a very fulfilling life. You connect with your friends, expand your social relationships, you master skills, and you overcome challenges in your life, or you just basically you control your feeling. Those ones builds up your motivation brick by bricks and gradually. The number three is the evolutionary factors. So survival and reproduction. Motivation evolved to ensure behaviors that increase the chances of survival. For example, seeking food, avoiding danger, and reproduction. Social status. Humans are motivated by status and belonging, as these historically increase survival chances. Let's say like you're living in the old age, right? And there's some kind of animals chasing you. That can build up your motivation to run away, hide in a cave, build your home, and store the food in case of um, you know times when you cannot come out and hunting and do some kind of works that gets you food. Also, stay in the cave can get you to avoid danger. So that's all those kinds of motivation, right? Number four, we have the environmental and social influences. The social support comes from the encouragement from peers and family boosts motivation. The cultural norms, societal values shape what individuals find motivating. The goal setting, clear and achievable goals enhance motivation, especially when accompanied by feedback and progress tracking. 5. And we have our final reason. Here is cognitive and emotional drivers. The positive emotions, hope and excitement enhance motivation, while fear or anxiety can either hinder or stimulate it depending on the situation. The mindset. The growth mindset, belief in the ability to improve, fosters motivation, while a fixed mindset dampens it. The purpose and meaning. It's like a path you draw on to guide your way. The feeling that one's actions align with greater purpose is the profound motivator. You see, like all those guys, the Muslim guys that has the Allah God as their motivator, right? So with that in mind, they're motivated to do any kind of religious thing, such as 9/11 and bombing other countries. Not to say like Muslim is bad, but I'm just saying an example here. And we have the conclusion. True motivation arises from an interplay of internal desires, intrinsic factors, and extrinsic factors, is like external factors and biological mechanisms. Understanding these components can help individuals harness their motivation effectively. Right, so I hope you guys can, based from all those reasons and the cause, as well as those guidelines, you guys can find the true motivations for you guys in everyday life. Apply that and have success.